How's everybody today? I'm hanging out here in Times Square right now, waiting for the Macy's Day Parade to start up tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I'm right here in front of the fucking NASDAQ. Just had some dinner with some venture capitalist buddies. Looking to, I can't really say, but I think you guys know what I'm here for. Also going to be doing some advocating for retail investors' rights tomorrow during the Macy's Day Parade. Thanks to Cat Striker, the one and only, on YouTube. I'm going to be joining the parade route with some mobile billboard trucks. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I wish you guys peace and wealth. But yeah, I'm over here right now. I'm in Times Square. If you guys want, like I said, I'm at the NASDAQ right now. It's pretty hot over here. It is popping, to say the least. It is popping over here. People are having a good time, getting ready for the parade tomorrow. And yeah, NASDAQ's closed right now, but the NYSE will be open day after tomorrow, so that is going to be pretty fucking dope. What's up, Andrew, TMI's baby mama, Sauce, Sonny, Gummy, Gorilla Gardner, Rogelio, CJ Philly, Queen Bee, Glizzy, Hilsey. It's good to see all you boys and girls. Thanks for joining us. As you can see, I'm rocking the "You're Gonna Be So Fucking Rich" hat. About to smoke a blunt in front of the YPD. Let's do our thing here, though, you know? But yeah, if you guys got any questions specifically, I was asked to discuss MMAT and MMTLP. And the fact of the matter is, unless you got MMTLP as the dividend placeholder, MMTLP should not be trading right now. It's OTC garbage. It's OTC pink sheet trash. And unless you got it from the dividend and will be receiving the dividend, good luck to you. I hope there's enough liquidity for you to get out of it. But yeah, I'm super bullish on MMAT, Metamaterials, CEO George Palikaris. With a little bit of luck, we're gonna be having George Palikaris on the channel. We have extended an invitation, and I would love to get George Palikaris, the CEO of Metamaterials, here for an interview in the next few days or weeks, if he'll have me, and if he's willing to do it. I'd be more than honored to interview him, just like we did with CEO Diane Garrett and Dr. Marco Metzler, former Fitch ratings analyst. But yeah, it's having a good time so far. Super bullish on MMAT. MMTLP, well, unless you got it as a dividend, I'm not really a big fan of MMTLP, let's put it that way. I would not buy that shit personally, but to each his own. Do whatever you want with your money, and if you're bullish on it, you think you're gonna make money, do your fucking thing. Do your thing, make your money, you know? But yeah, thanks, Grandpa Barney. You're too kind, my friend. I'm trying not to move the camera so much. Yeah, you guys are solid. Don't forget, in case you forgot, we're gonna be so fucking rich. We're gonna have multiple trucks tomorrow, billboard trucks. Thanks to Cat Striker and the ape community who crowdsourced and crowdfunded it. So that's gonna be fucking dope, no doubt. It's gonna be a good time all around. But thanks, brother. Appreciate you, Grandpa Barney, again. Yeah, you know it, man. I'm over here on Broadway and 44th at the moment, walking in the fucking street because there's people everywhere. Just left the NASDAQ. Smoking on a fatty. Cheers, boys and girls. Shit, now we're talking. You guys got any questions, though? Did I hit the barber when I just landed? No, my friend, but I did trim it up myself every day. Make your life a lot easier if you do that. Make it a lot easier if you take care of your beard every day instead of waiting until it gets out of hand. I'll tell you that much. I'm not sure. I don't think Kat's going to be here tomorrow. Kat lives in New York. I'm sorry. Kat lives in the other side of the country. And I did fly out here from Chicago, but I also did have dinner tonight with a venture capitalist friend of mine here in New York City. So that was a good time. Had a good meeting. Now I'm just hanging out. You can see there's huge crowds everywhere. You know, we're doing our thing right here. If I see a certain fat, bald piece of shit, there might be a confrontation. You guys might get to see that. Well, we'll see how it goes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, appreciate you guys. But yeah, we're here now, as you can see. We're hanging out right now at Times Square. Gonna go see if we can find some ducks in the park. Let's go to Central Park and find some ducks to talk to. Take confidential. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't answer your question. That's financial advice. I don't give financial advice, my man. But we're not too far. We're not too far from there at all, you know. Yeah, I'm not sure if Charles Payne's going to make it either, brother. I have a feeling he's probably on the other side of the country near in California or something like that. But if he's in town, I'll seek him out, that's for sure. I can't keep up with the chat, you guys. I appreciate you. You guys are fucking amazing. But yeah, check it out. You guys got folks everywhere. Everywhere. I should ask if there's any apes. I bet you I'll get a fucking big response. Hey, Bluegrass says look into XRP. I've been looking into it and valued crypto in the future. You know, I will say about XRP is that it's got a lot of potential to possibly become a cryptocurrency, CBDC, backed by silver or gold. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees, and that may or may not happen, but anything's possible, right? And I have seen some information that leads to that. Would lead one to think that. Again, it's not like incredibly detailed information, but rumors, you know, everything's rumors. 4 dates for MMAT. I think there was some new information released today from MMAT. I think Exact Perspectives and the crew can give us insights on that. T90 or C90, if it ends up panning out, would be right now. There might be a few days for margin calls, a few more days for T+2 data reporting. But who knows for sure? That's if the brokers decide to liquidate the syndicates. I'm sorry, if the syndicate decides to liquidate the shorts via the broker dealers. Check that out. How fucking awesome is that? Pretty fucking cool. People are having a good time out here in Times Square, getting ready for the Macy's Day Parade tomorrow. I'll be there. Definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be a really good time. Again, we're here advocating for retail investors' rights. Retail investors deserve a free and fair market, free of the corruption and the manipulation that's currently occurring. I know a lot of people are dreaming of a green Christmas, as am I. But yeah, I'm here, hanging out strong, and we're not fucking leaving. It's 55 degrees and beautiful out right now. It's absolute perfection. I could not be happier. Could not be happier at the moment. But Times Square is fucking popping. Check it out. People are ready, man. They're ready for tomorrow. They're ready to be rich as fuck. They're ready to quit their fucking shit jobs. Check that shit out. Say hi to New York City, baby. tomorrow we advocate for retail investors' rights. We've got some incredible digitized billboards. Yeah, I've been tracking the VIX, and the VIX volatility index has been heavily suppressed. It's been running negative with the SPY, which makes no sense. And it's been running the opposite direction of where it's supposed to go, because the markets are fucking broken. One of the only ways to prop the SPY, one of many ways to prop the SPY, is to sell shorts or naked shorts on the volatility index. Particularly the plunge protection team. Check this guy. Fuck yeah, man. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, you're right. I'm in my element. I'm a fucking city kid, man. So this shit's like second nature here. I love this. Like, we might get crazy. We might have to start shouting, get people together here. But I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. I'm gonna save my voice for tomorrow because I know I'm gonna need it. We're gonna pull up the mobile billboard truck to all the most high trafficked areas during the Macy's Day Parade. I'm not gonna say where because I don't want to get interference from, you know, let's just say bad actors from Wall Street. But we're here now. Ooh, we lost connection there for a second, but we're back. But yeah, the volatility index is about to pop. That's truly what I believe. And you know what? Somebody's pantheon, my man, you just brought up a great point. I'm surrounded by people who have no clue what the fuck's going on and what is happening in our financial markets. None of these people have an idea of how badly over-leveraged these pieces of shit are. The fact that Goldman Sachs has $56 trillion in liabilities and only $1.3 trillion in assets. You heard me, 56-1 over-leveraging by Goldman Sachs. And don't even get me started on JP Morgan and these other assholes, because they're in even worse position. They have more assets, but they have a shitload more liabilities as well. We're talking huge, huge numbers, and you can find that out for yourself on Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Bureau of Labor Statistics. And yeah, sadly, the majority of people don't have the slightest fucking clue as to what's going on. But the whole point of it is to try to entertain and to educate at the same time. Because obviously none of this is financial advice. We're not telling people what to do. This is not a solicitation to buy, sell, or hold any securities of any kind. It is simply the fact that people need to be educated on what's going on in our financial markets so that they can decide for themselves and decide how they want to invest their money, or if their money's already invested safely. Oh, fuck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But man, there's a lot of fuck. I thought Chicago was bad with trash. God damn, it doesn't even fucking compare. Look at this shit. Everywhere you fucking go, it's this shit everywhere. I thought Chicago was fucking dirty. Jesus Christ, no offense to the people in New York, but what a fucking mess. I used to work downtown every day doing real estate. I visited all the high rises, every single high rise apartment and condominium in Chicago I've been to. You name it. I've sold or rented apartments there, and it never in my life have I seen shit like this. At least it's in fucking bags now in some places, but it's like everywhere you go. That's just what it is, man. Everywhere you fucking go. And I can't believe that, like, just as, you know, in Chicago, people are spending fucking $2,000, $3,000 a month for a shitty one-bedroom apartment. Trust me, I've rented them to people. Like, they are that bad, and they are truly that expensive. It's even more so here in fucking New York. It's absolute travesty. Where the fuck are you guys going, or what? Come on, guys. Fucking drive where I'm going. Look at these guys, dude. It's like, fucking get out of my way. I'm walking here. Oh, we've been here a couple hours and I'm already saying that shit. Call out PFOF scam and Shitadel. I think I will do that, my friend. I think I will do that. Let's see. Bluegrass says, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Countries are adopting XRP now. It's under the radar. And thank you for your support, Butcher of the AMCH. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you, my friend, Bluegrass. The hat says it all, my friend. I've got a lot of questions about it so far. People are asking me, yeah, what's this? What's AMC? What's GME? And so I give them the quick rundown so that they have an idea of what the fuck's happening. But the fact of the matter is, most people are fucking absolutely clueless. They don't have the slightest idea what's actually happening, and very few are willing to listen. You know, in case you know, only 1% of people in the world actually own any precious metals. So what you guys are fucking seeing right now is central banks buying up hundreds of billions of ounces of precious metals because they know that the fiat is completely screwed. You know, the fiat's got to go because they've hyperinflated it to the point of no return, and they can't stop printing. They have to print no matter what. No matter what. If they don't continue to print, it'll collapse all of our global markets immediately. They must continue to ease while they're raising interest rates. Think of it like a burnout, like a brake torque. You are 1 foot on the gas and 1 foot on the brake pedal at the same fucking time, man. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And so the Fed's just sitting there doing a fucking burnout, printing money upon money, and the wheels are about to explode on this car. The wheels on this thing are about to burst. So I want people to keep in mind one thing. The stock market and equities markets don't care about your feelings. They don't fucking care if you're invested in the market. They don't care if you're going to make money or lose money. And it's up to you to decide how you want to position yourself. Thanks, Britt. Yeah, I'm here to represent retail. I've got to do what I've got to do here. Try to share with people and educate. And I think that's coming tomorrow. You know, I'm getting a lot of people looking at me right now. I know a lot of them are reading the wondering what the fuck's going on. By looking back at my phone screen, and they can see 500 people here in the chat fucking going back and forth, leaving these comments. I just keep scrolling up, and I can't stop scrolling up because I can't keep up with your comments. You guys are incredible. I truly appreciate all you for your support and for being there for retail investors and sharing it. Lit Exchange, as you guys saw, it was just out in front of the NASDAQ building a few minutes ago. Lit Exchange, I can't really give you guys any more information right now because of it just wouldn't be legal and it wouldn't be right for me to do so. But when I have more information, you know, we are a broker dealer that is not going to accept payment for order flow. And I'm really excited to say that, because I know people would rather pay commissions and understand exactly how much they're paying instead of paying an extra $34 million to Robinhood than they should have. And that's a fact. As a matter of fact, that's the 100% truth. Robinhood was fined $65 million in 2020 for their lying to retail investors. The Securities Exchange Commission fined them $65 million. And that money goes to the United States Treasury, not back to retail investors. While you, retail investors, spent $34 million, $34.1 million more than you would have you paying regular commissions opposed to the payment for order flow via Robinhood. That's an absolute travesty. Almost all the brokers are doing that now. We are moving. Why are we going to be watching? Somebody said, I hope MMTL Beaston's torch. And have some that I got when I exercised MMAT1 options back in the day. If they happen from before the record date, you should be good. If you received them from before the dividend record date, you should be fine for the dividend. But again, double check with MMAT, with your broker. When we said we're riding on rims right now, that's probably the case. Thank you, Diaz. Thank you, Gummy. Appreciate all you guys' support. But yeah, here you go. You guys are with me right now. Live at Times fucking Square, baby. Tomorrow we're gonna be back here again for the Macy's Day Parade. That's gonna be hot. I got some friends texting me right now saying they want to link up. Might have to go meet up with them right now too. Yeah, somebody said this guy, New York Angelo, does 10 vids a day and each one contradicts the previous one. Well, I don't do that, my friends. You guys have been around with me since I started doing YouTube on Jackson Hunter's channel last year. Nothing I said has really changed at all. Market's going down and shorts are going to get squeezed. That's pretty much all there is to say. There's nothing else that can be said or debated about that. Let's not say guarantee you that, but I've got a lot of money invested in that being the case. A lot. So I'm pretty happy about that overall. But yeah, you know, I'm in New York. I gotta hit up the carts, man. I gotta hit up the carts. That's where it's at, baby. Right here. Food carts. Food carts, baby. Falafel, chicken, shish kebab, you name it. I had to get a Philly cheesesteak a little bit earlier. That was good. That was fucking delicious. And then that was when I first got here. Then I had some steak and shrimp for dinner. That was fire. So I'm not minding New York too much. I mean, except for the fucking traffic sucks. It's dirty as hell. The people are obnoxious, just like I am. It's pretty fucking cool, you know. I gotta give it props. Yeah, we gotta come across over here. Come across the way to the other spot. You gotta hit up the food trucks, you know what I mean, baby? Support the local economy. The cart served ground rat kebabs, somebody said. Maybe, but I'll eat it. I'll take it. What's up, buddy? Gatorade, please. Green. Green. Cash or card? Got change? Gotta support New York, gotta do it right. Support the local economy. Fuck these big businesses over here. They don't need us. I'll be back around 2 later for some shish kebab. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. But yeah, this is where we're at, dude. Let's do it up right. You guys got more questions? Bring them on, though. Put some mustard on that joint. Glizzy with mustard. I bet you'd like that, wouldn't you? Chris Ahmed says, if AMC hits $120 a share, I'll be a millionaire. Jesus Christ, bro. If AMC hits $120 million a share, I'll be a 100 millionaire. So, God bless. Let's fucking do it. I think at this point, I'm holding way over 4,000 call contracts on AMC and 8. Via the basket derivative called AMC1. And then I got 5x shares on the same AMC and 8. Not to mention MMAT, CEI, OCGN, BBIG, lots of other meme stocks. I'm absolutely holding huge amounts of them, both shares and call contracts. Close to the money and deep out of the money, because I've got a very sophisticated strategy that I'm not going to divulge publicly, because I don't want other people trying to do what I'm doing. because it's a very risky strategy for the unexperienced investor. But yeah, let's just put it this way. We're going to make a lot of fucking premium on these contracts, and we're going to be exercising hundreds of thousands of shares up the market maker and broker dealers' asses. Look at what happened with FTX. They have 410 million shares of AMC that they never even fucking purchased. The collateral's not even there backing the tokenized securities that they created, that they colluded with market makers and broker dealers on January 27, 2021 to create. In addition, you've got Bittrex, and then another 625 million shares of AMC. There's only supposed to be 516 million total shares of AMC in the first place. So how did FTX and Bittrex come up with 1 billion shares of AMC? They didn't. They never had the collateral. They just put it in their tokenized securities, and none of these people have any fucking idea what is going on. I am walking through a crowd of people having a great fucking time, absolutely loving their life and enjoying themselves for the holidays. And the vast majority of them are not fucking properly invested and hedged the way they should be. I'm fucking saddened for these people. I'm saddened for them. But it's just the reality of the world that we live in. Less than 1% of people own precious metals, but central banks continue to buy the shit out of them. What does that tell you? It tells you that they are going to move away from the fiat and go into the CBDC backed by gold and silver. And owning precious metals is probably going to be a great idea. Because right now, if you take the amount of precious metal silver contracts to the dollar and the physical silver to the dollar that we have available, and you're looking at, you're looking at a real silver price of around $625 per ounce of silver. It's currently available for like $20, $21 plus the premium. You know, like, this is my fucking country. I was born here. I love this country. And I don't want to see people get fucked the way they're getting fucked right now. That's why we're going to be using one of these billboards digitized, just like the one that you see here behind me, to spread awareness tomorrow at the Macy's Day Parade. So do us a favor, share this with your family and friends. When you throw on the parade, throw on these things as well, okay? God, I love this place. I love this place and I hate it all the same, you know? You hear that shit? Hear that shit? I'm home, baby. I'm home. God bless America. God bless New York. I wish everybody peace and wealth. I truly do. And I think a lot of people need to properly hedge themselves and be invested for what's absolutely about to fucking happen. If you think you're hype, I'm fucking hype. I'm fucking hype. I've got a ridiculous amount of money in these stocks and in these precious metals because I fully believe in them. And that's just my knowledge and the best way that I can hedge myself against a hyperinflation that you guys still have not even seen to begin. We are nowhere near getting started on hyperinflation and the realities of what these numbers are going to be at. This little blip that we had from the Bureau of Labor Statistics data that made CPI go like 8.4% this month, that's just a blip in the data. And all it's going to do next month, in December, before the FOMC meeting, you're going to see a massive jump from 8.4 probably back up to 8.8, 9.2 on the CPI. In reality, if that was calculated the same as it was calculated back in the 1980s, it would be at 18%. 18%. Take a look at the prices that you pay in the grocery store for all your stuff. Take a look at all of it. So what's going to be exactly on the billboard, Boss Blunts? You know what, my man? I do not want to spoil the surprise. You guys are going to have to tune in tomorrow and share this with family and friends and put it on the big screen, because I'm going to be shouting, I'm going to be yelling, I'm going to be hanging out the side of this billboard trucks. We're going to have at least 3 of them with these mobile digitized billboards on them. And you guys are going to be getting to see them. We're going to stop all along the parade route. We're going to get people aware of what's happening. I'm going to talk to people, we're going to get questions, and we're going to answer questions from people out on the street, and they're going to see it on the side of these billboards for themselves. I'm not going to spoil the surprise because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. Cat Striker, I see you in the chat right there. Great job crowdfunding and getting it set up from the retail investor community for advocating of our free and fair markets. This is what we absolutely need. as retail investors for us, for our children, our children's children, and so on. Brackets for the squeeze, CBOS, we don't do that. We don't play those games, my man. We don't play the brackets game because that's nonsense. That's bullshit. What do you want to know about brackets for? What good is that going to be? What I'm going to sell for is not going to be damn good work. All that matters is what price you guys want to pay. What matters is what price you're going to be at. That's it. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. If you've done the due diligence, you should know what's coming your way. If you don't know, you probably need to do some more homework. Khalid Brown, I'm not here for millions. I'm here for billions with an S. And that's not just a saying. That's the truth, my friend. I've already got millions. I'm already worth that. I don't fucking need it. I need billions with an S in order to advocate for the people of the United States and of the rest of the world. Because we have investors all around the world. I've got people in Sweden, I've got people in Germany asking me, boss, when can we join Lit Xchange? You know, we signed up for the beta. When can we join Lit Xchange, my man? And I can't give them an answer until we've got the final okay from FINRA and from the Securities Exchange Commission, etc. So that's coming really soon. If you're interested, you can go to litexchange.app, litexchange.app, and sign up for the beta to apply to become a beta tester. We will be contacting people in the near-term future to ask them if they'd like to help beta test our product. And I could not be more ecstatic and more excited for that, because we're not going to use payment for order flow. We're not going to run everything through dark pools. And we're going to send everything to lit markets unless the retail investor wants something different for whatever reason. But yeah, we're going to be able to provide choices and education and a platform for retail investors to share their words and to share their feelings and their insights on a stock. Because a lot of you guys know Reddit is compromised. Twitter is shadow banning what people say. And that's the last thing I'm ever going to do. I'm not going to shadow ban people. We might have some fact checkers, but I mean actual fact checkers. None of this fucking hyper left-wing Twitter fact check bullshit that they've been doing. Actual fact checks based on numbers and statistics and the truth. A lot of people say, I can't wait to be so fucking rich. My friend, I can wait because I'm fucking zen. The longer that we keep this up, the more of an opportunity that I have. And that's how I was able to accumulate 5x shares of AMC and these other new stocks. That's how I was able to accumulate thousands of call contracts. I got hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars invested in these meme stocks, and more so in precious metals and others as well. God, this fucking place is pretty hot, I gotta admit. Let's go to Central Park and talk to some ducks. Chris NYC, I'll be in town for a little bit. I don't know exactly how long, but we're gonna be here for a little bit, my friend. Tomorrow, my goal is to share everything we can with retail and spread the word. And you can see we're back at the NASDAQ building right now, you guys. All right, and this is where we're going to concentrate our efforts on. I think it has to be because this, the NYSE, Wall Street, NASDAQ, is where we need to be. The U.S. Armed Forces Recruiting Station, the New York Police Department, right? The NASDAQ. This is where we need to be, where the people are, spreading the word. And thanks to people like Cat Stryker and all the retail investors that are out here right now, sharing this information on Twitter, Reddit, and so on. Even though you're getting shadow banned, you're still doing it. Even though you're getting shut down on Reddit by, people that are not willing to listen or pay attention to you because they have their own ideals or whatever, or agenda. That's not something that's going to fly on Lit Xchange. So I'm looking forward to letting people share information and actually provide lit exchanges and lit markets instead of running everything through the fucking dark pool like 90% of everything that like AMC and GameStop has been running through. dark pools for years now on the fucking NASDAQ, on the NYSE, and so on. I'm tired of that shit. We deserve better. You and your children and my children, we deserve way better than the shit that we're getting from these guys. I'll tell you that much right now. Let me zoom out here. What do we got? Oh man, Horror, appreciate you, man. Love the Ape Chat as well. I think we're all a bit disgusted by the system. Is it cheering it's collapsed, or do we just want to get it over with at this point? I don't think I'm cheering on it. I just think it's an inevitability that's got to happen. And the sooner it happens, the better off people will be. You know? Look at all these people around me right now, and they're going about their business, not having any idea as to what's happening or how to properly hedge themselves, the majority of them. This is it's a crime scene, as someone stated. This is a crime scene. The majority of these people are losing their pensions and their 401ks and their ISAs and their thrift savings plans and their stocks and crypto accounts right now to players like FTX and Luna and Liquid and Salt, and those are crypto exchanges for those of you that are unaware. And all of them, Bitfinex, Binance, they're all full of shit. Even Grayscale Bitcoin Trust refused on Twitter on Friday to release their assets and liabilities because they know they don't have the Bitcoin that they do. And that's an allegation. I don't have proof of that. I have to say that for legal purposes. But they know, in my opinion, that they don't have the ability to release their assets and liabilities without a complete bank run happening on Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, which, if it does happen, which probably will, because Genesis is a subsidiary of DCG, and DCG owns Grayscale Bitcoin Trust as well as 100 other fucking companies. So just like FTX, that's going to lead to further dominoes and further financial collapse. And a lot of people need to be aware of that. And for all these people here, for you guys, for myself, we're going to continue to advocate and spread the word. A lot of people think FTX was a setup. Yeah, I think FTX does have some very strong partners in people like Maxine Waters and other Democrats and even Republicans like Mitch McConnell who received money from FTX. That's a fact, not a lie. That's a fact. Google it and look it up for yourself. Don't trust me, go verify. I'm not here to say trust me, bro. I'm here to spit facts, and you got to go fucking verify, because I know I'm not lying to you. But now it's up to you to make sure I'm not lying to you. Keep me accountable, because I'm not going to fucking lie to you about this shit. Dana Young, much love to you, my friend. But yeah, like I just said, FTX and Bitrex had 1,125,000,000 shares of AMC. How can that be when only 516 million shares exist anyway? Doesn't make any fucking sense, does it? It's impossible, because it was all synthetic tokenized securities that they never held the collateral, AMC and GameStop, that they were supposed to. That's the way that they were using to suppress stock prices on stocks all across the market. Aside from that, they use rehypothecations, and they mark short positions as long positions to avoid margin calls. And they marry calls and puts instead of buying the shares, instead of hedging properly, because it helps hide short interest from the hedge fund as FTDs in the market maker. That's a fact. So be aware of what's going on and where your money's going and how you're spending your money. Yeah, Andrew Francis tells me Meet Kevin is ringing the New York Stock Exchange bell next week. I should break the bell the next day. You know what, my friend? I may have to meet Kevin. I may have to meet Kevin at the New York Stock Exchange next week. And talk to him about ringing that bell. I might have to ring a bell of my own. Yeah, Anthony, we're hanging out here in New York City, advocating for retail investors, my friend. Pass it on. Share the video. Edward Britchick, great of you to show up, my friend. Pantheon AMC, Jana Hanzo, Gorilla. Man, you guys are fucking amazing. Kiwi Girl, appreciate you. I love what you do for retail as well by sharing this information and talking to people. Bye, AMC. She yelled something at me in Chinese, so I just yelled it back. I'm not soliciting anybody. Oh, hell yeah, Edward. Edward has been posting amazing information on Twitter all week long about the DTC and Seed and Company, as has Average 8. Look them both up on Twitter if you guys want to learn something and turn that smooth brain into a wrinkle brain. Edward Britchuk and Average 8. Check them out on Twitter. You will not regret it. You are going to learn more than you could have ever imagined in your life. What's up, crypto guys? It's good to see you, my friend, Jacob Gonzalez. But yeah, this is where we're going to be for the next short while. Do me a favor, drop a like if you can. It's not for my ego, it's for the algorithm so that it shares it with more people. I don't really give a shit about the likes. It's an artificial number. As long as my beard looks okay, I don't give a fuck what about the likes. You know, it is what it is, my friends. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This is New York. This is the big city. I don't know if you guys can hear everything going on in the background. This headset does a pretty good job of drowning it out. Got outfits, Brian. What do I got outfits for, man? I'm not going to be dressing up. Oh, yeah, sorry. I always dress like this when I'm going out. But I'm not dressed up. My shirt's not even tucked in. I'm not wearing my jacket and my tie. I'm pretty casual, my friend. Just out hanging out, having a good time in New York City. Checking out the fucking views. It doesn't even look real. It looks like I've got a fake backdrop behind me, doesn't it? I just set the fucking phone down. I just set the phone down out here in front of the NASDAQ. That's all I did. We're just hanging out here. I was meeting up with some investors and some venture capitalists. We were talking about Xchange and a few other things. So I'm very happy to announce you guys can sign up to be a beta tester to receive an application if you'd like via the website www.litexchange.app. Lit Exchange, baby. We're going to send everything through Lit Exchange, Lit Markets. Fuck these dark pools. Fuck payment for order flow. Fuck not knowing how much you're paying in commissions. And fuck spending $34 million extra back when the SEC fined Robinhood for us spending $34 million extra with their commission-free trades. Bullshit. Nothing's free, people. Nothing's fucking free. Fight for what you have. Fight for what you have and invest your money wisely. Okay? Learn and stick by your convictions if that's truly what you believe. If you're not convicted, why the fuck are you invested in such things, you know? Even people like in crypto and shit. I mean, best of luck to you, but I see a lot of people talking about XRP and things like that. And you know what, man? The reality of the matter is that some cryptos are going to do well in the long run, but I still believe that in the short term, a lot of them are going to lose significant value here as Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies take a massive hit due to the FTX contagion. That's exactly what it is. It's contagion, my friends. Don't let anybody fool you. It's nothing less than contagion. Okay? What you're seeing now, you're going to see with Genesis, 100 plus companies related to FTX have already gone bankrupt. Now imagine how many more. Like even the Gemini Earn program, the guys, people in charge of the Earn program, and Genesis and so on, Liquid and Salt, other cryptocurrency brokers are completely insolvent, and they are stopping, not allowing people to make withdrawals anymore. There's bank runs on these guys, and they've already closed up the shop. They've already put the boards on the windows. So what good is it going to do if you wait to leave your ISDA bank until they've already collapsed? What good is it going to do to leave your cryptocurrency broker that's on a centralized exchange and such? All your cryptos on a centralized broker. That's not a cold hard wallet. Why are you going to wait to try to get your money out until after they board up the windows and lock up the doors and say, we've halted withdrawals. You can't take your money out. You're fucked. I'm not waiting. I took my money out of crypto a long time ago. But again, I'm not going to tell anybody what to do with their investments or how to spend or invest their money. You've got to decide on that for yourself. You got to decide on that for yourself, my friends. What you're going to do with your money. is really all that matters. Don't let anybody tell you anything otherwise. I think Ledger Nano is legit? I don't know enough about Ledger Nano, so I will not say anything about them. I know about them, but I don't know enough to opine. And if I don't know enough, I will not say that I do. Joe's Pizza. Bookman says, make sure I get some Joe's Pizza. Man, I just passed up Little Italy right here, and Joe's Pizza as well, home of the 99-cent slice. They're world famous. I might just have to go get them later on tonight or tomorrow. Look at that. Hillsy says, I moved to a credit union while planning my escape, aka divorce. More power to you. Respect, Hillsy. Whatever you have to do to maintain your mental health and your physical health is most important. Now maintain your financial health as well. Don't let other people tell you what to do with your fucking money. Do your due diligence and invest wisely. But yeah, if you guys got any suggestions or any questions, by all means, drop them now. Jared Lightrings, where can I buy silver without a broker? In order to buy pure silver, pure gold coins, they want a certain amount in your bank accounts. Jared Lightning, you could probably visit local shops for silver and gold, maybe even pawn shops, but gold brokers and silver brokers in your area. I like an online broker by the name of Money Metals Exchange. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. I had to think about it just to make sure I wasn't wrong on the name. There's a lot of other brokers out there, but I like them a lot. They've been fair to me. Their premiums are decent, and their shipping is only usually taking about a week or so, which is phenomenal in my opinion. Wolverine, we don't talk about Al from Boston in this channel because Al from Boston is a fucking moron. He doesn't know his ass from a hole in the ground, and the things he does know, he steals from channels like this or AMC Bigums, and so on. Yeah, moneymetals.com. Martin just dropped a link in there. I'm not paid by them. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I don't think that it's a good idea for you to go to them specifically, but they are linked in the chat, and they are one of many metals brokers out there that you should look into. Looking at reviews and the premiums and all sorts of other things. Do your due diligence before you go spending your money anywhere. Don't take my word for it. Shut the fuck up. Look at this guy. Fucking assholes. Sprocket, thank you for all you can take through for retail, the time you spend and the knowledge you guys share. And I appreciate that. We do it together. People share their knowledge with me, and I share that knowledge back in whatever way that I can with you guys. Because I can sleep at night. It lets me sleep at night. If I didn't share my fucking knowledge with you guys, I don't think I'd be able to get filthy fucking rich and go to bed at the end of the night and not feel terrible for humanity. At least this way I can say, I try to warn people about the over-leveraging in our financial markets and gave people the opportunity to do their own due diligence by showing them where to find the data, Bureau of Labor Statistics, Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, Federal Reserve, RRP, and so on, the New York Fed, many, many places where you can find better information. So this way, when I'm a fucking billionaire and the 99% are hurting and eating Z-bugs from Klaus Schwab and the WEF, I can say I tried my best to try to share information with people and give them a chance to educate themselves on where their money's being spent and the opportunities that they may have or may not have, T90 soon, says Andrew Miller. You know what, my friend, we discussed this in the space call, but I'll talk about it really quick. It's actually C90, as in 90 calendar days, not trading days 90. And the reason being is because that's what's written in the FINRA 11880, FINRA 11880 regulations. And what that means is basically that it's not T plus 90 days. It's actually specified as 90 days, meaning 90 calendar days. And if you look at stocks, like Tesla and Newegg and Overstock, they ran around 90, 95 days, 96 days after their dividend or merger or stock split respectively, right? So look them up if you want. Look up Newegg, look up Overstock, look up Tesla, and look at the date where it hits all-time high compared to the date of the dividend release, the date of the merger, and so on. Because even though APE, the AMC preferred equity shares, was not a initial public offering, there was still a syndicate created when the dividend reached its ex-dividend date, because it has to be distributed, and it's distributed by a syndicate. The syndicate is created by those shorts that have to deliver APE. If something happens, it wouldn't be yesterday or today or Friday probably. It'll probably be next week, because there's probably a grace period there for these broker-dealers to issue these margin calls. There's got to be a grace period there. And I know if a broker-dealer is about to go bankrupt, if they margin call you and then they still don't have enough money to deliver all those shares, they may be willing to forego that margin call to save their own ass, to save their own skin, because they know that they're going to have to go out. And as you heard Thomas Peterfy, the CEO of Interactive Brokers, say regarding the January 28th, 2021 debacle, where the buy button was pulled from GameStop, AMC, and KOSS, K-O-S-S, he said, when we have to cover these shares, we have to fetch them at whatever price. The brokers have to go out and buy them at whatever price. What that means is fundamentals don't even matter in that case, because the shorts have to deliver the shares, and if they can't, then the broker-dealers have to. So do you really think that they're going to want to go bankrupt the shorts that are their customers, that owe them shitloads of money, and then also have to come out of pocket and take a chance of becoming insolvent themselves, just like now currently Genesis you're seeing, and Salt, and Liquid, and FTX, and Luna, Terra, etc. This has been happening for weeks now, months now, but people don't see it. It's not something that they write about on mainstream media. It's something that you've got to look into and figure out for yourself. There's no doubt about it, my man. We're going to be filthy fucking rich if you're properly invested. This is not something that you should be afraid of if you're well invested. You should have the conviction, and I personally think that APE is one of the most bullish things I've ever seen. People are mad that APE is not the same price as AMC, but I'm not, because it means if I get to buy APE right now for $1 or $1.25, if there's a merger or an acquisition, or Adam Aaron returns, basically does a reverse split from APE into AMC again, any one of those 3 or 4 different things would lead to APE going back into AMC at a 1-to-1 value. 1-to-1, even though it's a fraction of the price. So I see, yeah, Zenholder said I loaded up on more APE today, cheap as fuck. I think that's amazing, my friend. You know what, another thing I wanted to say, there's a big difference between MMTLP and APE. MMTLP is a placeholder for a dividend that, according to MMAT, CEO George Palikares and the CFO, they should not even be trading. I believe his name is Mark, I can't remember his last name. MMTLP should not even be able to be traded right now. It should not be on the OTC pink sheets, but the market makers, you know who, have made it so. They found a loophole and they issued MMTLP on in order for them to cover some shorts and to hide short interest, basically, and hide shorts against Torchlight and against metamaterials. This is not speculation. These are facts. Google it for yourself and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now the thing is, MMTLP is an OTC pink sheet stock that only will give dividends to the people that received it as a placeholder when they were originally Torch or metamaterials shareholders. That is not going to be the case if you buy it now. Per my understanding and per the smartest people that I know understanding, if you buy MMTLP now, you are not eligible for the dividend that people would receive that happened when the spin-off of MMTLP happened. There's going to be now a spin-off of MMTLP into NextBridge, I believe it's called. My apologies. And basically NextBridge is going private. That basically means, in a nice way, is they're taking their shares off the market. That means they're being delisted. And shorts, because it's going private, and MMTLP will cease to exist. Therefore, shorts will have to cover via metamaterials. At that point, when the spinoff happens, metamaterials will no longer be the owner of NextBridge. It'll be spun off as its own private company. So I'm very much looking forward to hopefully speaking with George Palikaris, the CEO of MMAT. I've extended him an invitation, as have my friends in the think tank. Huge shout out to Team Voltron and everybody else in the tank. Somebody said if I see Gary Gensler in town, tell him the apes are on it. My friend, I have a feeling they're already watching us. I wouldn't be surprised if they already see this stream, if they haven't seen all the social media. And you know that they've seen everything in regards to all the billboard trucks that Cat Stryker has done in the past. And we're going to make this the most high-profile one ever. I flew out here to New York for a meeting with some friends in regards to the Xchange, as well as to ride on these mobile billboard trucks. They're going to be digitized. And we're going to be spitting facts. We're going to be shouting at people and getting people's attention. You're going to be seeing people walk up to it, taking pictures, sharing it on social media. So I expect you all to do the same. Not for me. I'm nobody. I'm just Marcel. But for retail investors, for people out there to see that we're out here advocating for your rights. That guys like Dave Lauer are out there advocating for your rights. You know, guys like myself are out here doing this, and people like Kat and everyone else on Twitter, you know, AMC Bigums. You know, we're out here shouting for you guys, fighting for you guys, because we're all in this together. We are retail. We are the whale. Huge shout out to Wolfie AMC, my brother. Wolfie AMC, as a matter of fact, he managed to get himself a seat at the table with Adam Aaron in the United Kingdom when Adam Aaron visited about a week ago. And he signed a handwritten and hand-signed autograph to everybody in Boss Blunts think tank, our Discord of 4,500 people strong. If you'd like to join, I'll probably release a link for people to join in the near future, and I'll drop that into the comments after this live stream. So I can't put that out there right now, but I'll put an invitation. It'll be good for 7 days from today. There's no cost. I don't charge for that shit. I don't want your fucking money. I've got my own. All right? I'm a fucking millionaire. I'm here for billions with an S, Ken Griffin. Billions. Millions. I'm good on that shit. You can keep that shit. I'm not here for that. I'm here for fucking billions. We're gonna be so fucking rich. There's people that look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like, what's this guy talking about? What's this fucking guy talking about? Man, I'm excited. I don't give a fuck what people think. It's a good time, man. It's a good fucking time. Occupy Wall Street, baby. We're back, baby. We're back. Only the few know the truth. Yeah, there's 4 million retail investors in AMC. Verified by Adam Aaron himself, and 3 share counts that we've done so far. Over 4 million. And there's over 550 million people in the United States. We are the new 1%. If you think about it worldwide, there's like 8 billion, almost 9 billion people in this world. We are the 0.00001%. If you own precious metals, you're already in the 1%, because less than 1% of people in the world own precious metals. We're lucky as fuck. We could not be in a better position right now, if you ask me. We are the whale. We are the few. We are the next 0.0001%. Bookmark this video, because you're going to come back to it in a few months, maybe a year, who knows how long. And you're going to show it to your kids. Vern Bladard asks, boss, do you think we should humbly celebrate when MOAS happens, because it's the 99% that will suffer? My friend, I'm done crying. I'm gonna fucking dance. I'm gonna fucking dance. Because we've tried to warn people. We are trying to warn people every single day. I'm out here in New fucking York right now. Flew out from Chicago, and Cat Stryker crowdsourced thousands of dollars from retail investors and put it all towards these mobile billboard trucks. so that we can tell as many people as possible what the fuck is going on with your money. So invest it wisely. I'm not throwing away my shot. Yep. What's up, guy? Come on, fucker. Let's go, fucking people. Fucking assholes. Motherfuckers see me waiting for them. They drive slow as shit. Come on, do they need a fucking invitation to cross the street? 99% didn't give a shit when people warned him. Look at Michael Burry. His nickname is Cassandra. Because Cassandra is a mythological character who was trying to warn people of things to come, and nobody believed her. That's why Michael Burry is nicknamed Cassandra on Twitter. I'm not saying I am him, of course not. I'm Marcel. I'm just trying to warn people and hoping that people will listen. Fuck yeah. Joe's Pizza, baby. Look at this line. Now you know it's legit when we got a fucking line like this, baby. Look at that. This line wraps around the pizza. I don't know if I got the patience for this shit. I come from Chicago. We got some fucking bomb pizza. I don't know if I got the fucking patience to wait here, bro. Fuck, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's do a little jaywalking, hang out here with these fuckers. But yeah, man, like, fuck, dude, I thought Chicago drivers were bad. These guys fucking suck. Like, they need a goddamn invitation to cross the street. Man, if you guys got any questions, feel free to drop them in there. Best pizza in the world, these guys are saying. Carmine's, I'm gonna have to go try that out, maybe. Carmine sounds pretty good right about now. We're up on Macy's right now, as a matter of fact. The Macy's building is right up in front of us.
And then we went to Sbarro.
And we're going to be there tomorrow for the Macy's Day Parade with these digitized mobile billboard trucks. I'm going to put this on because I don't feel like fucking wearing it anymore. I brought my winter jacket because it's winter, but of course it's fucking, the weather changed last minute. Now it's 55 degrees out, which is fucking nice for people from the Midwest and the East Coast, like Upper East Coast, the New England area here in New York and such. 55 degrees in November, right by Thanksgiving. It could not be nicer. But yeah, we just left the NASDAQ as well. I got some good friends that got me a seat at the table. That's all I needed. Appreciate you, my friend. Frank Armini, I can't give you any dates on when Xchange will be available and open because I'm not legally allowed to do so. So when I can, you'll be the first to know here on the channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want, but you don't have to subscribe. You can go to www.litexchange.app, litxchange with no E in the beginning, .app. We're going to be available for Android, iOS, as well as PC and Mac. I don't want to spoil the fun, but we're going to be non-payment for order flow broker-dealer, and we're going to run everything through lit markets because fuck dark pools. Zen holder, how many days do you guess the AMC squeeze will last? All right, now this is a trick question, and like no way that I answer this could it possibly. We got to talk about this for about 1,000 hours if you want to know how long the AMC squeeze will last, because there are so many variables. Just being upfront with you and honest with you. In reality, it depends on what you believe to be the squeeze. You know, because the squeeze could be abrupt, but in reality, the top will only last a microsecond. The very, very top will only last a microsecond, but the actual squeeze itself is likely to last several days with many, many halts, And don't be surprised if certain brokers decide to pull the buy button. I don't know what I'll do if that happens. I know I'll be issuing lawsuits. I know I'll be well diversified. Just to make sure that that doesn't happen to me. And if it does, I've still got multiple brokers that I can use to cash in my hundreds of millions and billions of dollars on meme stocks and precious metals, paper metals, and actual hard silvers and golds and things like that. But again, if you look at the price of silver, it should be $625, $650 an ounce. That doesn't even account for the price that it will actually hit when it squeezes. And gold should be around $4,200 an ounce. Matthew asks, do I think APE and AMC will squeeze the same price or close to the same price? No, I think it won't. I think AMC will squeeze much, much higher than APE because there are billions and billions of synthetic shares and naked shorts and shorts marked as long and rehypothecations and married puts and married calls, divorce puts, divorce calls, you name it, on AMC that don't exist on APE yet. But now APE is held in the derivatives basket of AMC1 along with AMC. So people can buy contracts on APE via AMC1. If you buy AMC1 contracts, it would give you 100 shares of APE and 100 shares of AMC if you chose to exercise them. But yeah, a lot of broker dealers are very well insured. Some of them have hundreds of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars in insurance for people in these cases. At top of that, everything goes up the chain. So if it goes all the way up to the DTC and the DTC is going to default, that would be a complete collapse of the global financial system. So Jerome Powell and the federal government would have to bust out the fucking money printer and bail them out, which they probably will, in my opinion. I greatly believe that Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve will bail out the central banks and the major broker dealers and market makers, but not the hedge funds. I don't think that most hedge funds are going to get bailed out, but who knows? Everything's getting closer. Yeah, Tyler, I agree with you, my friend. We're closer than ever. I'm not going to tell you when I think it's going to happen because that would be a disservice to you. It doesn't matter what I think. I'm just going to continue to hold and buy and hold. That's what I fucking do.
Chicken salad.
Frank Armeni, I look forward to you. I look forward to that. That'd be really great. Good morning, Kershaw. All my friends over in the UK. Wolfie, thank you very much, my friend. Frank Armeni, I very much look forward to that, my friend. Maybe we could work out a partnership for the near future. I'm very open to that. We've got some partnerships with Xchange in the works with some very, very well-known companies that I think you guys are really going to love. A lot of them are huge advocates for retail investors. I think that's a very important thing because Xchange is by retail for retail, you know, and I want to partner with other people that are like-minded and other companies that are like-minded. I'm not looking to partner with companies like Citadel and Virtue if I can't afford it. Will we have to do business with them? It's possible. For example, some options like volatility index contracts go through CBO, Chicago Board of Options Exchange, and they are, if I recall correctly, partially owned by Citadel. But there's nothing I can do about that. That just is what it is. You know, sometimes in the stock market, say if you want to buy VIX contracts or something like that, you've got to buy them from CBO, and that's buying them from Citadel. So you retail investors have to dance with the devil with your broker dealers that are, you know, sending these VIX contracts and such to CBO, Chicago Board of Options Exchange, that is partnered with Citadel Securities, if not, I think, partially owned by Citadel Securities, if not wholly. So again, we've got to dance with the devil sometimes, whether we like it or not. If anything, I'd like to say huge thanks, a big thanks and a shout out to Kenneth Cordell Bedpost Griffin. Thank you, Kenneth, and thank you, Sequoia and Susquehanna, Citibank and JP Morgan and Bank of America for shorting meme stocks like AMC and GameStop, MMAT, OCGN, I could go on for hours because the list is hundreds long. Hundreds. I don't care which one goes first. I don't care which one goes first because I've got them all. And I think a lot of people are in the same position. If you know what you hold, who gives a shit what other people are saying, what mainstream media is saying? Who cares if you're seeing articles saying sell AMC, you know, why AMC's gonna go bankrupt, you know, like you guys have been seeing from some of these guys. But AMC has fucking $1 billion in cash on hand and just saved millions and millions of dollars, tens of millions, by paying off loans early and by buying more theaters. And that's a huge cash burn, but that's why it was reflected in their Q3. However, they still have like $990 million in straight fucking cash. There's no denying that. That's a fact. Let's go, son. Yeah, Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is probably going to collapse along with DCG when Genesis goes under. These people are in for a big surprise, dude. A big surprise. And that's why we're advocating for retail rights today. Tomorrow at the New York City Macy's Day Parade with Cat Strikers digitized mobile billboard trucks. We're going to be cruising them around town, posting them up here at Macy's Day Parade route, and going around talking to people, letting people take pictures with it, posting on social media. So I hope you guys get to take some pictures and put up this live stream tomorrow for your family so that they can see what the hell we're doing and what we're all about. Because if you don't tell them, who the fuck is? We've got to look out for each other. You know, we've got family and friends, and if you're not looking out for them, who the fuck is going to? Who the fuck is gonna look out for them? The fucking federal government? I doubt it. That's not fucking happening. You guys can see what's going on there. You say the CP lie data and everything else. Fuck, man. I should probably not be here right now, so I need to walk quickly. I don't want those cops to come after me. It is what it is. If I start running, you know why. Has anyone looked at Easy Go? Because they took away the buy button on it last year and it had just iPod. I have not. We're looking at some bank runs, financial runs, baby. Old Yeller said so. Stable coins are the #1 concern for the United States Treasury. You guys have seen that with Terra and Luna, and now these other brokers like Liquid and Salt and FTX and 100 FTX subsidiaries, Alameda Research, which Sam Bankman-Fried was running money from FTX over through retail investor money over to Alameda. What a fucking joke. As a matter of fact, look where we are now. We are at fucking Macy's, baby. We're going to be here tomorrow at Macy's Day Parade. That's going to be a good time. We're going to advocate for retail investors. Share this with the people that you love. Share this with the people that you care about. Credit Suisse posted $1.6 billion in losses so far for this quarter. $1.6 billion. And I think they had $5.5 billion in losses last quarter. I have puts on Credit Suisse, full disclosure. I'm happy to disclose that, as a matter of fact. I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. But yeah, I've got a lot of puts. I'm shorting Credit Suisse, and I'm happy to do so. Six Son asked, what time are the billboards going live? My friend, we're going to be first thing in the morning when the parade starts. We'll be out here in New York City, Times Square, 34th Street, 35th Street, Broadway, 36, all the way up and down the route. We're going to fucking be here. And we're going to be driving around, letting people take pictures and post it on social media. We need millions and millions of eyes on this billboards, and I need you guys to share them. You don't have to share them here, share them on Twitter. You don't have to send people to this channel. If you don't like me, I don't give a shit. This isn't about me. This is about retail. You know it. That's how you know you know it. Look, everyone is just none the wiser, my friends. None the wiser. People are shopping, having a good time, out with their family, visiting their friends, you know, getting fucking Joe's Pizza or Carmine's or all this other shit. Fucking falafels over here at the street vendors in the corner. Outside shopping in Macy's, spending $500 on a fucking bag. And meanwhile, they don't have a fucking penny, a few pennies in the bank. You know, stop keeping up with the Joneses. Invest your fucking money wisely. Have some tangible assets and goods, food, land, you know, precious metals, things that have real value. Cash money, because when things come to it, it's going to be like FTX and shit with the banks. It's not just going to be crypto runs. It's going to be massive bank runs across the nation, across these ISDA banks that have hundreds of trillions of dollars in liabilities and not enough assets. I've got a sufficient amount of cash on the side, and I've moved out of ISDA banks because I don't want my money rehypothecated and netted, bilateral netted in all of these swaps and futures, etc., like Archegos and all these other characters are doing right now. Fucking Macy's. Check that shit out. Unreal. This is what we spend money on now as a fucking nation. This is where the people are spending their money, you know, opposed to investing it wisely. I'm going to be buying silver rounds and silver coins for all my nieces and nephews and little cousins and stuff like that. That's going to be my gift to them. You know, about $21 a pop plus premium. I think that's a really nice stocking stuffer / little gift for a lot of people, especially those that have never invested in precious metals before. It's a fucking joke, man. I love this. I love seeing all these people out here having a great time, you know, enjoying their Thanksgiving and Christmas. I think it's absolutely beautiful. But I'm really worried for all these people and what's going to happen if they're not properly coming markets. Hey, I'm walking here. Got my phone away. Yeah, thanks so much, Scooter K. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, share it up with everybody, my friend. And the Fed. And the Fed. That's right. I like that. Yeah, and the reason that you bring this up at parties and at work, and most people look at you like you're fucking crazy, because they have no fucking clue what you're talking about. The reality is much crazier than the lie. The Matrix is much harder to believe than the perfect world. A lot of people just want to go back into the Matrix and eat their steak. They'll backstab you so they can go back into the Matrix and eat their fucking steak, when all we want to do is get out of it. I want to escape. I'd rather know what the fuck's happening. I don't want to pretend like everything's okay when you got this many fucking people. Hang on, I'm zooming here. Hang on, I'm zooming here. There we go. Welcome to New York City, ladies and gentlemen. What a shithole. I love it. I have moved out of the city. I don't live in Chicago anymore, or the near Chicago burbs anymore like I used to. I live in the far suburbs now, and I'm glad, because now it's a lot more rural, a lot more people just willing to help each other, more sense of a community. You know, farmers nearby where we can buy our chickens and beef and pork.
So if you go across the street,
excuse me, gentlemen,
and just walk over at the 30.
God damn, that smells good. Oh, fuck yeah. Reality's gonna slap a lot of people hard. You're right, Queen Bee. It's gonna be really hard to find groceries pretty soon in a lot of places. the great toilet paper shortage of 2021. It's going to look like a walk in the park after this. Wow. Concrete City says, make a left across the street to Koreatown. I was just there, man. That shit's dope. I might have to go back over there a little bit. Yeah, Hanzo, that is badass. Long Island AMC says, if they don't realize what you did for them now, they will soon enough. And at least they'll know that we tried. You know, we were here, we tried. We tried to warn you. It's your decision if you want to listen or not. It's a fucking cool place, though, I gotta say. Yeah, Apes versus Wall Street. The Macy's Day Parade is tomorrow. I think it begins at like 8 a.m. Eastern time, 8 a.m. New York time. So you guys over in the UK and Sweden and Germany should be able to watch it in the early afternoon. Asia, you guys should be able to watch it in the late afternoon. And everyone in the States, you guys can watch it in the morning with your family, friends. You guys can get together for breakfast or brunch, or you can show them after the fact. You can show them the replays when you guys are watching it, watching the replay on ABC News and all that crap. Be like, hey, let's check this guy. Check out this guy, Boss Blunt. See what they were doing over there. Look at Cat Stryker and thousands of apes banded together to raise thousands of dollars again to advocate for retail investors and to do these mobile billboards. And we're gonna talk to people here on this channel live. We're gonna get their opinions and we're gonna ask them if they've ever heard of AMC. We're gonna find out who the apes are. We're gonna try to advocate for them and give people an idea as to how heavily manipulated and how heavily over leveraged and how badly over shorted a lot of these companies are. And it's going to be one of the most violent short squeezes in history. So I appreciate you guys. I think it's time for me to get out of here. We've been on here for an hour and 22 minutes and I've had a blast with you guys, but I'm getting texted by one of my buddies. I think I'm going to hit him back up. I think he's over here trying to find me right now. So, oh, sweet. All right, I gotta go, my friends. I wish you peace and wealth. We're gonna be so motherfucking rich. Have a great day, people. Get the goddamn money printer out, Ken Griffin.
I've been double big holes like you. It's a little hole.
Let's go. Peace out, everybody. Coming at you tomorrow from Macy's Day Parade. Boss Blunts, Bushel Wall Street, signing out.